All right, let's get into it. Welcome, General. So, you know how the pieces move, you know how to set up the board, but what's next? Well, we're going to talk about the most crucial part of any chess game, the very beginning. We call it the opening, and it's basically your first battle plan.
Seriously, you've got the basics down, and that's awesome. Now, the real fun begins, right? Think of this as your first mission briefing. We're going to get your army mobilized, ready to fight and ready to win.
I mean, it really is. Starting a game with no plan, it's like trying to run a race with your shoelaces untied. You're just setting yourself up to trip and fall. The opening is all about that prep work, getting your forces into the perfect position before things really heat up.
Okay, so to get you started, we're going to focus on three super simple but really powerful rules. Seriously, if you can just nail these three things, you'll have a massive advantage in every single game you play. This is your core strategy, General. All right, rule number one. Let's do this.
So, what's rule one? It's all about one thing: control the center. Look at those four squares right in the middle of the board. That's it. That's the most important real estate. Think of it like the high ground in a battle. Why? Because any piece you put there can just lash out in any direction. They have maximum power, maximum influence over the whole game.
Here's a great way to think about it. Picture a knight stuck way over in the corner. What's it doing? Not much. It's sleepy. It can only hop to, what, 2 squares? It's basically taking a nap while the real fight is happening somewhere else.
But now, take that same knight and drop it right in the center. Bam! It's a superhero. It can jump to 8 different squares. It's an absolute monster that controls the whole board. Your job is to get your pieces into the fight, and trust me, the center is where the fight is.
Okay, that brings us straight to golden rule number 2. And this one flows perfectly from what we just talked about.
Rule 2 is develop your pieces. I mean, you can't win a battle if your whole army is still stuck in the barracks, right? Developing is just a fancy word for getting your big guns, your knights, your bishops out from behind that wall of pawns and into the game. It's like a soccer team, you know? You want all your players on the field, not just sitting on the bench.
And hey, there's even an order of operations for this. First, you push a center pawn to open things up. Then, get your knights out. They're great because they can just jump over stuff. After that, bring out your bishops. And only then, only after those other guys are in the game, do you even think about moving your queen. She's the boss, right? She needs her bodyguards out there first.
And finally, rule number 3. And this one, well, this one might just be the most important one for your survival.
Rule 3. Keep your king safe. Look, the king is everything. If he gets captured, it's game over. That's it. So you need to use that special move, castling, as soon as you can. It's amazing. It does 2 things at once. It whisks your king out of the dangerous center and tucks him away in this cozy little fortress. And it gets your 2 rooks connected so they can work together. It's a total win-win.
Okay, so now we know what to do. But you know what's just as important? Knowing what not to do. Let's talk about 3 super common traps that beginners fall into. If you can just avoid these, you'll be miles ahead of the competition.
Okay, trap number 1. I call it the queen on the run. It's so tempting to bring out your queen, your most powerful piece, right at the start. It feels like a power move, but here's the problem. Your opponent will just use their little pawns and knights to chase her all over the board. And while your super powerful queen is just running away, they're developing their entire army. It's a classic trap. Don't fall for it. Next up, mistake number 2, the lone wolf. This is when you get obsessed with one piece. You move your knight out, then you move it again, and again. You're trying to do everything with just one guy. But chess is a team sport. While your lone wolf is out there, your opponent is bringing out their whole team. The goal is to get everybody into the game before you start trying to land big punches.
And trap number 3 is the leaky fortress. This one happens after you've done the right thing and castled your king. See those 3 pawns in front of him? They're not just pawns, they're his personal bodyguards. The second you push one of them forward, you create a hole, a weakness. It's like you're literally unlocking the door to your fortress and inviting the enemy in. You gotta keep that wall of bodyguards solid.
So, we know the do's, we know the don'ts. Let's put it all together into a perfect step-by-step battle plan you can use in your very next game. This is the good stuff. Just look how simple and beautiful this is. Move 1, e4. Boom, you're controlling the center. Move 2, knight to f3. Check. You're developing a piece. Move 3, bishop to c4. You're developing another piece and it's staring right at the weak spot. And then move 4, you castle. That's what the OO means, and your king is safe. I mean, come on.
In just 4 moves, you followed all 3 golden rules. Your army is ready for war.
Okay, General. Briefing is over. Now it's time for your mission, should you choose to accept it. And it's simple, it's clear, and it's gonna guide you to victory.
So here it is. This is your checklist. For your next game, before you even think about capturing one of your opponent's pieces, your only job is to do these 3 things. 1. Move a center pawn. 2. Bring out all your knights and bishops. And 3. Castle your king. That's it. That's the whole mission. You focus on that setup, and believe me, the chances to attack will come later.
Because that's what this is all about. Chess isn't just about rushing in and trying to grab pieces. It's about strategy, it's about positioning, it's about patience. When you focus on these opening principles, you're learning to be a smart general who gets the army ready before charging into battle.
So think about it. You followed the rules. Your pieces are out, your king is safe, you control the center, you've made it through the opening. Your army is perfectly positioned for the middle game, which is where the real fun starts. Your army is ready, so the only question left is, what's your next move?